going on, bro? Hello and welcome. Today we're going to look at how to build the 1% product. Basically, what we're talking about here, if you haven't seen the series, is we're talking about how to find winning ideas so that you can build them quickly and make just a little bit of money while you're at it. Okay, that's what we're talking about today. Today, we're going to look at how to actually build these products. We've already done a few previous videos on how to find the idea and how to define the idea. Basically, how do you break it down? What do you have to have? What is the nice to have, basically, right? And if you haven't seen those videos, go to my YouTube channel and you will be able to see those. Just search IDIACRE, and that's my YouTube channel where you'll be able to see all those videos. And once you watch those videos, please, 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 please start doing something. Start building something. This is the age, guys. This is the age whereby if you don't start building something, you're going to be left behind. That's it. You're going to get left behind because every single person, not to scare you, but every single person needs to know how to work with AI, and every single person needs to be not an expert, but no more than the average Joe. And the reason why I'm putting all this together is so that I can give you a heads up. This is what's coming in the next 2 years. It's already here. People have already taken advantage of it. And if you haven't already, and if you want to be one of those first movers, first people to jump on this trend and make a little bit of money before the market gets, again, the market is going to get flooded, guaranteed. But right now, where we are, this is your chance to make a little bit of money quickly and become, I'm not going to say financially independent, but become a bit stable, or have an extra income so you can do the stuff you love. Now, let's get back into it. If you need help, I'll put my link in the description and you'll be able to basically book a meeting with me, and then I can show you how this works. We can put together a strategy that will make sure that whether you're doing this in your office, in your in your business, or however you want to do this, we can do this together and make sure that you get there quickly and faster. Now, today, we're going to actually go through on how to develop your idea or your app with a really cool tool called Lovable. Now, Lovable is one of those no code AI tools, but you'll see it's actually code. There's actually code involved into it. But you don't have to touch a code. That's the best part. You don't have to touch the code, right? All you have to do is talk to you as if you were talking to ChatGPT, right? So we're going to basically develop the app from scratch, and by the end of this video, we're going to have something that is working. Now, Lovable is, again, as I said, no code. You don't really have to code it, but it will write the code for you, right? And it's basically really, really fast in that it's going to create the app faster than your developer. Usually, this is how it went. You will have an idea, you will go to a designer, and the designer will take three weeks to 4 weeks to design your app. After that, you will then go to the developer, and the developer will basically take at least 4 months to develop something that's working. And by the time all that is said and done, you are out anywhere between $15,000 all the way to $100,000, depending on which developer you went with. But today, you can do that for free in a fraction of the time. And that's why we call this Lovable a revolutionary AI point right now. All right. It's so cool. So here's what we're gonna do. Go create your account on lovable.dev. Choose a template. You don't even have to choose a template. Here's what you do. So, for example, with my paint calculator, I'm going to keep using this example here because I really like this idea. With my paint calculator, what I've done in ChatGPT, all I did was say, hey, give me a full document. This is after I've done the research, after I put together all the features that I want to have. I said, give me a full document that I can send to my developer and make sure that it is very comprehensive. ChatGPT said, say less, right? And it's giving me the objective, it's giving me the core features here, the must haves, it's giving me the secondary features, the nice to have, it's giving me the user flow, welcome screen, project setup, room details, and it's giving me paint selection, results page, all that good jazz, and then also some technical requirements, right? And design notes, right? Oh, that's cool actually. Hey, AI chatbot to answer paint questions. That's a nice to have. I would love to have that in the app. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to Lovable, and I'm actually just gonna copy this part, the objective. That's it. I'm going to just copy this. Watch this. I'm just gonna copy this, copy the objective. I'm gonna go to Lovable, and then I'm going to basically say I want to create an app that is user-friendly and accurate paint calculator app that helps users estimate the amount and cost of painting required for interior painting projects. The app should be a guide, should guide the users through key variables such as room dimensions, wall surface, paint quality, and color changes. It will serve both as DIY homeowners and professionals seeking guide. Oh, I feel like this app is gonna be something, guys. I feel like this app is gonna be something. So all I did, I took the objective from ChatGPT after defining it, and then I put it into Lovable. And Lovable is actually setting up the project. It's actually writing the code. It's actually doing so. Developers used to do this, and it will take months and months and months of this, right? Right now you can see it live, writing code live. This is so beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. So again, create an account, define your structure, and get going, which is exactly what I just did. Now, building the core features, we already have the must-haves, right? Something that must be implemented first. We already have the technical foundation, right? We're going to be setting up the databases. We're going to be setting up the automations. We're going to be setting up the authentication. Somebody's like, whoa, 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 hold up, hold up. You're giving me a headache. You're going to be doing all of this? Not me, bro. Not me. I will not be doing that. Lovable. Lovable is going to be doing that, right? All I have to say is, hey, create this database of users, create this database of Paint, create this integration with Stripe, create this integration with Google. That's it. By just talking to it, it will know exactly what I mean, and it will actually come up with a full-on integration is each every step of the way, right? Obviously, do not forget to test. A lot of testing goes back and forth with this to make sure that the experience is good. You cannot really escape that. If you don't really want to test that, you can hire a friend or you can hire somebody else and be like, hey, can you try this out? Can you make sure this thing works? Right? Super simple, super straightforward. Right? So we're going to be testing and refining, and then we're going to collect feedback. That's exactly what you want. You're going to collect feedback, and then you're going to be implementing those changes, and then you're going to go back and make this thing better, even. Right? So let's see where our app is at. It looks like it's still writing the code here. So we're just going to leave it for now. I mean, it takes a while to set up, but after it has set up the app, check this out. After it has set up the app, you will then see, oh my goodness, look at that. Professional paint calculator, paintwise estimator. That is so cool. Okay. Room dimension, width, height, how many doors, how many windows, paint quality. Do you want a simple economy economy paint, right? Which is going to be like $25 per gallon, or do you want a standard quality, or do you want premium, right? It depends what you want. It's actually giving me paint quality here. Man, I really love this. I really love it. This is really cool. Wall condition, it's excellent, it's good, it's fair, it's very poor, needs many repairs needed, uneven surfaces, all that good jazz. Color changes, no change, same color or very similar shade, light shade, similar shade. All right, look at this, look at this, look at this. I didn't even have to. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. All right, so that's done. The app has been set up, and I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to say calculate estimate, and it's going to go and it's actually going to calculate the estimation. And you can see here, it's actually giving me how much paint I'm going to need. 3.5 gallons for these dimensions. And I'm going to need some total cost, which is going to be $122. And the number of coats is going to be 3.5 coats, right? So it's calculated the wall area square footage, 301 square footage. It's giving me the paint coverage, 350 square footage per gallon. And it's giving me the price per gallon, which is $35, right? It includes 10% extra for spills and touch-ups. Right, look at that. It even thought about that. I didn't even do that. I didn't even do that. That is so cool. Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. I love it. Okay. So that's the app. That's I can be like, okay, I'm done. Close shop, right? But guess what? We can see here that there are a few minimal changes that need to happen. So for example, you can see the zero is out of range. This doesn't look that great. The button here doesn't look that great, right? It keeps disappearing on us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix that button, and we're gonna say calculate estimate button shows up white. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a screenshot of this, the paint estimate, and we're gonna say something along the lines of redesign your paint estimate section to be slick and modern, right? And obviously, it's going to be like, okay, I don't know what you mean, but let me put things together and figure out if that's exactly what you mean. Right? It's a matter, guys, it's a matter of talking to ChatGPT at this point. You're basically talking to ChatGPT, but ChatGPT is actually coding and making something useful out of this, something that you can then turn around and sell. You can actually sell this thing. You can actually add Stripe into this. I can actually go and give this to real estate agents. I can give it to painting companies. I can give it to individuals, hobbyists. They can probably be paying me $10 a month for this. You know what? I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't care. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell this application. So when you do see it, right, uh, just know that I did that. Okay? Let's see this. We're going to make some drastic changes here. We're gonna say the things are poor. Okay, it looks like that button didn't still not working here. Okay, it's made things worse. So let's do this. We're gonna do this thing at a time. So we're gonna say, why is this button white? I can't see the text, right? So that's one thing. And then I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, uh, the numbers in the results section are way too big, right? And then put the screenshot in there and then try again. Let's see what we get this time. Let's see what we get, right? Um, that's it, guys. That's it. So basically, the whole point, the whole time, we're going to be talking to it. We're going to be basically, refining and defining this. Now, people are going to be like, okay, here's the final steps, right? Here's the final steps. Here's the summary of this. You sign up with Lovable, you build the features, you gather feedback, and you prepare to launch. Straightforward. Anybody can be doing this and watching Netflix at the same time. And watching Netflix at the same time. All right. So next steps, we're going to publish this thing, and then after we publish it, we're going to launch it to the world, and we're going to, again, building this thing is the easy part. Building this thing is the easy part. Now the hard part is getting people to use it. The hard part is getting people to use it. I'm going to show you a trick that we're going to use to basically make this app viable and actually get at least 100 users, right? That's next time. And for now, let's see what we got. Okay, the numbers are still there. uh let's see here. Okay, the button is fixed. That's cool. Nice. Look at that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Again, we can redo this whole app the way it looks. We can change whatever. We can change the colors. We can say, I don't like the color scheme. Uh, Please change it and use vibrant colors, right? Vibrant and vi- bright colors. Watch this. That's what I said. I didn't even give guide it. I was like, hey, just redo this thing, give me some really nice colors, and it's gonna go and it's gonna change the code. Okay, so let me show you where the code is at before we go here. Look at that. That's the whole code. All the code, all the pages, everything is in here. Everything is in here, guys. And if I wanted to, if I was a coder, I can be like, hey, let me go in here and change some stuff. But I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, because I'm too lazy and I don't want to do that. Right? I could do that, but that's something that I could do in the future. If it's struggling a little bit, I can go in there and help it a bit. But for you in this situation, just keep talking to it. If you need help, book a meeting with me or join my community. It's totally free. I won't charge you anything. And we are going to basically be creating some products. We are going to be helping out some business owners. If you're a business owner already, we are actually going to help you make your business better, more profitable, and have more revenue. Look at that. Now we got purple colors. Ooh, I love it. I love it. All right. See you on the flip side, everybody.